Imagine falling asleep surrounded by nothing but towering trees, the crackling of campfire, and complete darkness stretching for miles. No traffic, no city lights, no endless notifications. Just the sound of nature and a sky full of stars. Campfires under the stars, freezing mountain nights, and quiet mornings spent fishing on the water.
I'm someone you can take home. Meet you on the bar. You trashy little cupcake. Dressed in polka dots. Be a loudmouth.
What started as a simple camping trip quickly turned into an unforgettable night in the heart of nature. This trip was a reminder that some of the best memories aren't made in the crowded cities or famous attractions.
It's gonna take time to get there. It's gonna take some time to make it last.
From setting up our tent in the middle of the forest to cooking dinner over an open fire and spending a chilly night under the stars, this was an adventure we'll never forget. Welcome to our camping adventure at Apache Campground, Cloudcroft. Every camping trip starts with one big question: did we forget something important? For us, the packing list was pretty simple: tent, sleeping bags, blanket and lights, food, and the most important thing of all, water. We packed everything into the car and started our journey in the afternoon. Back in Las Cruces, the heat was doing its best to melt us alive, but what kept us excited was knowing that in just a couple of hours, we would be trading this scorching desert weather for the cool mountain air of Cloudcroft.
Time to get there. It's gonna take a while. We wanna make it last.
The drive itself felt like a part of the adventure. The further we drove, the more the landscape changed. The dry desert slowly disappeared and was replaced by rolling hills, towering pine trees, and endless stretch of green forest.
And it's all that you got left. Oh, babe, I'll take the crumbs, I'll take the keys, I'll take.
Every turn revealed a different view.
It's gonna take time to get there.
Our first stop was the famous cloud climbing road area. Back in the late 1800s, trains used to climb these steep mountain slopes carrying passengers and supplies all the way to Cloudcroft. Today, the railway is gone, but the history is still everywhere. Standing there and imagining giant steam trains climbing through these mountains over 100 years ago was pretty incredible. After spending some time there, we drove through the main market area of Cloudcroft. The town itself isn't very large, but that's exactly what makes it special. Small wooden building, local shops, restaurants, and mountain town charm everywhere you look. After exploring the town, we finally headed toward our destination, Apache Campground. The campground was huge, and by huge, I mean so huge that we completely lost track of where our campsite actually was. For a while, we were driving around like explorers searching for a hidden treasure. Only difference was that the treasure was our campsite.
Working for a better day, trying to keep me warm. Bossman count his tail, we just count our time. Fate don't come easy, I had to stand and fight for mine.
Thankfully, Nirazinda came to rescue us and guided us to the correct spot. The moment we arrived, the camping experience officially began. Tall pine trees reaching toward the sky, camping vans parked throughout the area. First came the chutpati, then came the tea.
Better days, keep me warm.
After resting for a while, everyone got busy setting up. I grabbed my gear and began setting up mine as well.
People talk about difference, but I just see the same. Every heart need kindness, every soul need a name, and we're deep. Children laughing somewhere, sounds of better days. Keep the light inside you, don't let the darkness stay. So sing a song for mercy, sing it clear and kind. We all walk this same good earth, just trying to ease our mind.
Setting up a tent always looks much easier in YouTube tutorials than it does in real life. But after a little teamwork and a little confusion, we finally got everything ready. Once the tents were standing, everyone split into different jobs. Some went searching for dry wood, others started preparing the barbecue. Slowly, the sun began to disappear behind the trees, and as evening arrived, the temperature dropped surprisingly fast. Just a few hours earlier, we had been sweating in desert heat. Now, we were gathering around a fire trying to stay warm.
आप कहाँ थे ज्ञानी बाबा?
The campfire quickly became the center of everything. We played games, shared stories, sang songs, cooked food, laughed about absolutely nothing, and enjoyed one of those rare moments where nobody was in a hurry to be anywhere. Eventually, dinner was finished. The fire burned lower, and one by one, everyone disappeared into their tents, surrounded by forest, darkness, and complete silence. The next morning was absolutely mesmerizing. Cold mountain air, the first rays of sunlight filtering through the trees, the warmth of the morning fire. Everything felt calm, everything felt slow. There were no traffic sound, no city noise, no endless notification, just nature. Moments like this remind you how peaceful life can feel when you step away from everyday routines.
भाग निस्के भाग
nobody rushed to do anything. We enjoyed a slow morning, made breakfast, drank tea, cleaned the campsite, packed our gear, and just when we thought the trip was winding down, Nirajan Dai came up with a completely random idea. Why don't we go fishing? And just like that, a new adventure began. The funny part, we had a very small fishing rod, but somehow our expectations were enormous. The fishing spot was close to the campground and surrounded by beautiful scenery. The water was calm, the weather was perfect, and everyone suddenly became a fishing expert. And surprisingly, we actually caught a few fish. Every catch brought excitement, cheering, and of course a quick photo before the next cast.
Next time, be easier just to scoop that water. You guys have a basket, right? Do you have a basket to put fish in yet? No. Okay, let me get you one.
झिक्न त पर्यो होला नि त ओ वेट 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 I'll just get this अलि धेरैवटा पार्नु पर्यो अब एउटा मात्र त
And that was our camping experience in Cloudcroft. Thank you for coming along on this trip. I'll see you guys on the next trip. Until then, keep exploring, keep making memories, and take care. Bye bye.